but we have had a major shift in how we consume food and where we consume food, and it's taken the supply chain a while to catch up on that. And the primary issue there is that, before COVID-19, typically we would get, numbers vary, but say from 40 to 50% of our food would be consumed away from home. Restaurants, food service, institutional kind of outlets. Now nearly all of it's being consumed at home, and we're buying it at the grocery store. And our processing plants and our retail outlets and really every part of the supply chain has had to adjust to try to shift that production, to try to optimize away from that, 40 to 50% being in restaurants to now all of it going through the grocery store. And that's created some bottlenecks. And so to the extent that we see shelves that are a little light, that's primarily what's going on. Not a real shortage, but a disruption in product flow.
Let's move ahead 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. We've done all this work to get everything switched to the grocery store. And we've heard it. The thought is on commodities. Once we get out of this, it's going to spring and go forward. We're going to have an itch to get outside. What's going to happen to the supply chain then when this gets on the other end of it?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, will we get kind of whipsawed the other way where we need to suddenly move a lot of stuff back to food service optimization away from grocery store optimization? I think some of that could happen. I think some of that is probably inevitable. I think that'll probably be a little easier to manage because I think that'll probably be staged in gradually a little more than the transition initially was. And so I think it'll be manageable in a way that maybe this first step wasn't or was more difficult.
We just don't know so many parts of this right now, but we're just trying to, keep that as even flow as possible.
We are, and I would say one thing I would say that I think we all need to take note of is, given how quickly this disruption developed, I really do feel like our system has been very resilient. The adjustments that have been made by retailers, by processors, adjustments that affect everything down to the farm level. But I haven't seen completely empty shelves yet in the grocery stores that I've been in, and I've actually been in several because for me this is like research for me, right? Like I have to keep up with this stuff. So I've actually been really impressed that as quick as this hit happened and as major as it was, our system really has managed it very well overall.
All right, that's John D. Anderson, professor and chair of the Department of Agricultural Economics at the University of Arkansas. John, thank you.
Paul, thanks for having me.